Overnight, one person seriously hurt in a crash in North Charlotte. It happened around 1:30 this morning at the intersection of Ridge and Benfield roads, just off of 485. Here's video from that scene. It appears two cars were involved. The gray Corvette had damage on the driver's side. Another vehicle appeared to have crashed into a tree. Medic confirms one person was taken to the hospital seriously hurt. That person did need to be extricated from the car. It's not clear which vehicle the patient was in. We will let you know once we learn more about what happened.